Okay, what's up, everybody? It is Roche Ball, y'all, and welcome back to my channel. Real quick. I wanted to do a video because some of you have viewed, I'm not sure if all of my Roche shenanigans, which are my subscribers, have viewed the little video I posted. It's about under 3 minutes. I believe it's 2 minutes and some seconds of me showing you guys a little apartment hunting tour thing that I was doing. And that's actually the only apartment that I was able to look in. The lady gave me the keys. That apartment that you saw, they didn't have a 1 bedroom available for me to view and to look in. So I had to look in that two apartment one. That apartment was actually $1,145 a month, and they wanted me to be making 3 times as much. And she don't, do that just yet. So I'm trying to get in the hold of another apartment. But the reason why I hesitated at first, but I went ahead and I posted it not to have everybody in my business. I don't really care about that because I want to show you guys the process of me looking for an apartment, and me viewing that apartment and me wanting to tape it was actually inspiring for myself to, like, look, keep going, you can do this. Because for a while I've always depended on other people. I never wanted to make a move on my own because I was afraid of being on my own. But me showing you guys that apartment was me just saying, if anybody out there is going through the process of the same thing, you can do it. Now, I don't have my apartment yet, but right now I'm going through the processes of getting my credit back in order. It's looking so much better, and saving money. I have to save all over again. Y'all, things happen, and I was a little stupid with my money, but whatever. I'm trying to move by November, maybe late November, just at the latest, but definitely November. Pretty much before this year is out, I plan on moving. And I got my hands up here because I got my job logo on my shirt. So sorry, if I leave it like this, I get the move, and next it's gonna be out and y'all gonna see it. And my braids are not long enough to cover it, but whatever. And I did that because anybody out there who has went through the process of looking for an apartment, being denied, you have to, start all over, whatever. I did that to not only continue to encourage myself, but to encourage somebody else out there who may be doing the same thing. I came from having to start all over, back living in this part of California, and I'm like, I don't want to be here. What's out here? But a lot of people saying that some places are cheaper out here to live. So, and it was very inspiring when my mom got her apartment. That's all hers. So I'm gonna start being a little bit hard on myself. To You don't need things from Amazon.com. You don't need things from Temu. You don't need to do this. You don't need to do that. And figure out what you're gonna do. Set aside a budget, and this will help me kind of do my homework a little bit more. Because from moving, I was living with my sister and my brother-in-law. And from there, I wanted to get my own apartment, but I had to move into somebody else's home, renting a room for a little bit longer, just to make sure my credit was together, make sure whatever bills I owe, whatever was, whatever they was gonna say, this is an attempt to collect the debt. Nope. Let me get that thing paid for right now. So when it is time for me to start talking to people about getting an apartment and start inquiring about, renting an apartment, I will be straight, and they don't have to look at, well, it says right here, well, oh, your credit's not good enough, or you owe this, or you owe that. So this was my way of saying, you have to make this last uncomfortable step by living in someone's home, renting a room, before you can get, everybody has to make these uncomfortable adjustments before being able to be comfortable in their own place. So where I am now, the house that I am in now, is going to be the last place that does not belong to me that I'm going to be staying in. The next place I'm going to be living in, hopefully by the end of this year, is going to be mine, even if it is an apartment. And then later on, I can stay there, and then I'm going to start learning how to drive, because right now I just need to be in my own place. But I couldn't move prematurely, and getting my own place from my sister and brother-in-law's house would have been a premature move, and I wouldn't have been ready. Plus I wasn't making enough at the time. I did just get like a little raise, but the same, and it's going to help me save more. Getting paid bi-weekly just really, really helps. But me posting that, again, was not me putting all my business out there. You don't have to let everybody know what you're doing, but this is for inspiration only. That's what the content was about. to give somebody an idea of what it would be like to do an empty apartment tour, which I'm gonna do when I get my own place. But right now I have to work on getting a hold of some people because people act like they're not trying to answer their phones. And so I was going through my phone and trying to find an email so I can email them, and then I can put my number down so they can contact me because I need to hear from them. At least if they have a waiting list, put me down on it and I don't have to worry about it. Then I can continue looking at other places, not putting all my eggs in one basket and stuff. So I just want to come over here and say, for anybody who wondered why I just posted that video of me showing that apartment, it's for inspiration, not just for me, but for somebody else out there. And it's also letting you guys know what I'm in the process of doing. And sometimes it's not really good to let people know what you're up to behind the scenes. It's good to just show that result, to say, but this is what I've been through. And all my real shenanigans that are new, this is what I do. I don't edit anything on my channel. I show y'all the real deal Holyfield. It's about me. I'm not going to tell y'all nothing about nobody else. I had to get rid of everybody that I was in communication with that didn't add nothing to my life, that was not going to, just so I can be in this position so that way God can help me just go along through without no distractions from nobody. And sometimes it takes you being by yourself, which is really hard for me because I have lonely moments, but sometimes it just takes you to be by yourself. Sometimes away from family members, especially if they're toxic. Now, I don't have any toxic family members that I deal with. But you need to be by yourself. No boyfriend, not even dating right now. And it'll give you time to hear from God. And He'll be able to order your steps and give you what you need since you don't have anybody else around you. Because if you have people around you, everybody's not going to be able to go. And God can't take you where He needs to take you with other people around because it's not meant for them. He can't tell you the directions that you need to follow if everybody else is around. So that was the first step. Me posting that video of the apartment was my first step of letting you guys know, hey, I gotta get some courage, not be afraid, and work towards getting this apartment. I can do it, and everybody else can too. So I'm doing my homework, working on my credit, getting it better than it is, are continuing to getting it better, and saving. It's a bit of an issue, but I'm gonna have to save all over again, and making sure I have nobody around me for distractions. Because let's just say I went on a date or I got reacquainted with somebody from the past. What if me getting this apartment don't work out? Because that person that I invited back in my life or this new person that is in my life was not meant to be there. I have to be in a certain place first. So the best I can encourage anybody else out there is just let God order your steps. And if it's anybody in your life that's not supposed to be there, ask the Lord to just, remove them. People will start winging themselves off when they start seeing that, the things that is happening in your life ain't for them. They'll gradually leave. Goodbye. So, and you can't be afraid to let people go, and you cannot be afraid to be by yourself. And right now I'm going through that. I'm not telling y'all one thing on this channel for all my new Roll Shenanigans, and for those, just a reminder, I'm not going to come on my channel telling y'all what y'all need to do and what y'all need to stop doing if I ain't right. If it's something I have to stop doing, I'm not going to tell y'all to do it if I ain't doing it. That's the hypocritical. You say one thing, but you totally mean another. And that's not going to be me on this channel, honestly. As you can see, I don't edit nothing. Look at my hair. I'm not, I don't know about that. Let me trim this. No, y'all going to get the video, the rawness, everything. By the way, I am wearing 3 of my bracelets that I got from Temu. I just love the little bangles. I got to be careful because I do not want none of this to fall off because it's so cute. Anyway, so yes, that was just for pure, not only my content, but that was just to encourage those out there. If you look at that apartment, it was a little bald head show and tell of an empty apartment, but I wanted to post that because the encouragement I felt while taping it and being in there gave me like, okay, you know what? I gotta work on this because I want my own place. I wasn't able to get my own place by my birthday. I'm definitely gonna get my own place as a Christmas gift to myself, whether it's an early Christmas gift, an on-time Christmas gift, or a late Christmas gift. I'm going to get my own place. And for anybody out there that's on that same road, we gotta just stay focused, y'all. Stay focused on this next big thing. We may have to make some uncomfortable adjustments and do the things that we don't want to do, but it's all going to be worth it. And I'm believing in that. Not just for myself, but for anybody out there who's waiting on God to do something for them, okay? So that was the whole purpose of me posting that video, and I just wanted to say that. Now my lunchtime is over. I got to get back to work. I will see you guys in the next video, and like I always say, pray for me. I will pray for y'all, and we're going to pray for each other, okay? See you on the next one.